Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so again, I would like to thank everyone who has recently subscribed. I truly appreciate it. I'm so overwhelmed and I thank you all for commenting and likes and all of that YouTubey goodness stuff. I surely, truly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, all right. So I have some things to show you guys today. I have a finished object or two or three, and then I've got some works in progress and a question or two to ask you, see what you guys think. So first off, we will start with my movie Marquee challenge that was put on by Heather the Crochet Witch and Sandy from Crochet Eh Canada. And I finished my February blanket. And here's a picture. And in case you are new and don't know, I had a little bit of a challenge with this blanket. Not for the reason you might think, but for some odd reason, the dark green color had an odor to it. I am pleased to say that it smells so much better. So what I did was I finished the dark green and then I soaked it in my washing machine with soap and a little white vinegar, and then let it do a really long soak washing process. And then I put it in the dryer, the fluff cycle, you know, like just the air. And then for like just 5 minutes, I put it in there in the dryer with low heat for, like I said, just like 5 minutes with the dryer sheet, and it smells so much better. I don't know what was up with that yarn, but it was bad. And I'm also pleased to announce, in case you watched the Mary Maxim unboxing with all the mill ends, I unbagged them. They smell fine, and I'm actually really excited to work on a project, and I'm thinking I want to do a project kind of similar to one I did years and years and years ago. That was, well, I'll put in a picture here, but basically this was really fluffy yarn, and it made flower, you know, like it looks like flowers. And I want to do that with the mauve color and the dark green. And I have a pattern in mind. I will put I'll put a link in the description down below, and then I'll also probably put the name up above because I forgot to look it up. Like, I made all these notes and then I forgot that one. Go figure. Anyways, so I'm going to be doing that. And then for another finished object, so this is my Bauble Bandana Cowl by I Need It Crochet. And I made a hat to go with it. So here it is. There was no hat pattern, so what I did is I made just the basic increase hat until I wasn't going to increase anymore. And then I followed the Bauble Bandana instructions. Oops, I got hair. I've worn it. It's nice. So I followed the pattern repeat from the cowl, and I had originally done the one, and then I just did double crochets through here. Well, I didn't like how that looked, so I did the repeat with the baubles down here, and then I did some camel stitch like in the third loop, half double crochets at the bottom. And I'll show you how it looks. It's a little slouchier than I was anticipating, but I like to make them a little big because I'm always wearing a bun. And if I don't make them slouchy, my bun will just push them right off my head, and then I'll just, every time I look up, my hat will fall off. Which happens a lot. Okay, and then another finished object I have. Okay, you remember how I told you I was making a little character for a friend of mine? I have it's kind of like a D&D group, like Dungeons and Dragons. I made his character. This is a Skittermander. Isn't he cute? Like, he's got the little mouth and the little teeth. So he was made out of some yarn I got from my mom for Christmas. It was a package of, I think, 36 mini balls. So I used the lighter pink from that, and then I got a the purple was a Premier Just Yarn from the Dollar Tree, and then the red was one of the little minis that my mom got. So this is a Skittermander. He's got a tail, and like I said, he's got safety eyes. And these are little pieces of felt. And getting those to stick was a bigger challenge than I had anticipated. So I originally tried to do, I think it was the 6000 glue. It's like a fabric glue. And those didn't stick at all. I don't know if I just didn't use enough or what. So I hot glued it. But if you've ever put hot glue on yarn, you get all these little strings and stuff. So I had like little strings going between each tooth. And I tried to pull them all off, but then it had globbed. So I took a piece of yarn and did a row around it so that I could attach it better so you can't see it as much. But oh my gosh, what a pain. Anyway, so that's my little Skittermander, and he is using a pattern I found online. It was a free pattern. He is actually based on Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and this is Amour Cute Crochet Critters. So I extended his body because, like, obviously Stitch does not have 6 arms. Well, not in the version of the pattern this was made. So I added extra body so that he could have additional arms, but I used the little feet. I don't know if you can see his toes, but he's got little toes and little fingers. It's essentially like these are the bigger toes, and then these are the same thing, only instead of being full double crochets, I think there was less stitches in them. So he had little arms, and I made 6 of those. And then the head, it has you reference another pattern that she has, and it was the dinosaur amigurumi. And this is where the head comes in, and the tail was from those 2 patterns. So I think he turned out cute. I will be giving him to his person whenever I see them next. It might be a little while, but I thought he turned out cute. And then let's see what else. Okay, so I had a almost finished object, and I was going to get you guys' opinion. So this is my Drop Canyon pattern, Chalette, by Tega Hilliard. So this is essentially, like, this is all I have left. This is essentially I'm running out of room. I don't want it to fall off my needle. So this is the Drop Canyon shawl. And I love how it's turning out. Like, it's really gorgeous. I hope you can see the stitches pretty well. It is I think it's an asymmetrical. Yeah, it's got to be an asymmetrical because it's a little, like, it's, I haven't done a lot of shawls in knit. So you start over here and then you keep getting bigger as you go out. So yeah, it's got to be asymmetrical. And this is where I was the last time I showed you guys. So I've made that much progress. And like, I like how it is, but I think I want it just a little bit longer. And I don't want to pull it completely out because then I'll lose stitches off the end of my needles. But I just don't know if I should finish it off or if I should continue on, because I did buy that Knit Picks Cotton yarn, which is the same color as this. So do you think I should make it bigger, or do you think I should just finish it off? Because I think I would be able to cast off with this much yarn, because knit takes a lot less than crochet does. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I finish? Should I continue? All right. So that was one question I had. All right. And then I have quite a bit of progress of the 2-color granny square by Olga Poltava. Get that out. Ooh, don't want to lose my spot on that other one. That is another new pattern. All right. Make sure I don't kick you guys. It's getting big. All right. Here we go. All right. So it is that wide. And it is coming along. Isn't that turning out gorgeous? So I am using one of the Karen Big Cakes. And this is in the color Cake Pop. So I have that much more. And then the cream was given to me without a ball band. So I am 90% sure that it is a Lion Brand Pound of Love, because it's the same size as the Big Cake. And I know it's not a 1 pound because I already tried that and it didn't work. So I'm know that it's not that. All right. So I've been wanting to try a textured blanket, like a really involved one. I did make a small baby blanket. I think it was actually like 3 years ago. I'll put a picture in here. But that's like my first really textured, changing stitches each round, you know, to make a really gorgeous, neat project. So I've been in the Facebook group of Hooked on Sunshine. I don't know if you know her, but she makes the most gorgeous patterns. And the reason I found her was she was doing, like, she does periodically where she'll do like a crochet along, and she had this pattern that I managed to get in on at the beginning, and it was called For, like FOR. And I downloaded all its little parts and everything. And I've been kind of scared to try it because it's so involved. And a lot of her patterns, she suggests using a lighter weight yarn and a small hook. And that was kind of a, not really a turn off, but I didn't know if I wanted to commit that much time with a teeny hook to get like just like a baby blanket out of spending hours and hours and hours doing something. So I finally decided that I've been saving up this yarn for a while, and it is the Red Heart ombre yarn, and I believe the color is True Blue. I finally decided to start one. This is the pattern 4. Yeah. Let's see, I got it. Oh, okay, there we go. So this is the pattern that I had downloaded, and I am currently on row 14. So it's gonna be nice. I think it goes up. This is only the first chapter. I think there's 12 like, because it was a crochet along, so it's a 12-week thing. I'm still on week 1. So there it is. But I was so intimidated to begin with. It has so many different stitches, so many different front post, back post, in the third loop, and I had to look up a couple of different like I told you I learned the bean stitch, here. I had never really done a popcorn stitch before. I think I had only done baubles, so that's a new stitch. Like, I was like, well, I know how to do that, and then I looked it up. I was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't know how to use that or how to do that. So this is going to be a huge learning experience for me, and it's probably going to take a while. I actually had to get a little bit of help from one of they call them fairies, like, assistant fairies. And I actually had to get help the other day because, I figured, like, the pattern was intended for you to use 2 different colors. So, like, you'd work on one color and then it'd have you cut your yarn and start a new color. But I decided to do this because I figured, less cutting would be, easier for me. But there's apparently a few places in the pattern itself where if it's not within like 3 stitches, they encourage you to go ahead and cut your yarn so that you can start in the right place, as opposed to like trying to slip stitch all the way over to the middle of the pattern or something. Anyways, so I've been working on that, and I was finally ready to show it to you because it actually was starting to look cool. But this is quite the undertaking for me, so I hope it turns out well. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? Nope, there's no more finished objects or works in progress that I have for you today. But I now have 100 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy, and I am so appreciative that I would like to do a giveaway. And so this obviously is my first giveaway, and what I was thinking about doing was offering a $10 reward where you could either buy or like send me a link to a pattern or or like something like a pattern on Ravelry or on Etsy, or something that's digital that I can easily get to you. So this is open, worldwide, wherever you can receive a Ravelry or an Etsy pattern. Um, and let's see, what is today? I didn't even look. Let's see. This is Monday, February 21st. Yes. So we will, let's see, let's go next Monday. So I will do a drawing next Monday, probably evening, and see who the winner is. Please be subscribed. That would be awesome. And then just leave a comment down below. I kind of want this to be not really secret, but I don't want like everyone to say, yay, giveaway, giveaway. Because, I want people that are actually watching my videos to win. Anyways. So thank you so much for subscribing. Please have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.